Hello everyone, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name is Ella and I am a teenage witch, and today I'm going to be trying tasseography. I call it tasseography, but some people call it tasseomancy or just tea leaf reading, and I've been wanting to try this for so many years and I don't know why I haven't. I think I just feel scared to try out these different things in witchcraft, but now I am making myself try out all these different things because I now have a series where I try out different forms of witchcraft, different types of divination. So we're starting with tea leaf reading, and I have been fascinated with tea leaf reading since I saw it in Harry Potter, which was at the very start of my craft when I was into Harry Potter, so I'm so excited to see what it is like in real life. So I'm going to be trying my Druid's Fire tea. I think that's what it's called. I got it from my witch box because I used to have a witch box subscription. So I really like this tea. Oh, it's so nice. It's got like dried currants in it. Oh my gosh, it smells incredible. I'm obsessed. I don't drink this tea enough. It's really nice. It's got dried apple in it and it is just a gorgeous tea. So this is our witchiest little cup and saucer. We only have one cup and saucer. I don't usually drink out of this because it's usually what my granddad has when he comes around. He has his tea in it. I tend to just have a mug, but I love how witchy and also how British it seems. So I think this is the best one to be able to see the leaves afterwards. So I'm going to be following just my own method that I think of for the first time trying this, and then I'm going to have a look online, and then I'm going to try this a second time in this video following a proper method. So my plan is to go and boil some water, put it in my little teapot, and then I'm going to pour it, and I'm going to, I think I might set up a second camera here so you can see my workstation. This is like my new altar, this desk in my room. It is just amazing. I'm just in love with it. So I'm going to put the water in my teapot, and then I'm going to get my little witchy spoons and get like a little spoon of this. I always end up putting too much of this in, and I'm not making that mistake today. And I'm going to put it loose in the cup, which I've never tried before. I tried it once and it was icky, but I think today it'll be all right because that's the whole point of this. So I will put it in and then I will drink the tea. I'm going to think of a little activity we can do while I'm drinking the tea to make this more fun. And then I am going to be seeing what is left over at the end and using my intuition and what I think. I'm going to be using it as a general reading, and I'm going to be seeing what different patterns emerge at the bottom of my cup and seeing what I think it might be trying to tell me. So let's go and get the hot water, and I will have a think about what I want to talk about whilst I drink my tea. So I've got a spoon that's probably really covered in a load of chemicals because I haven't really washed it properly, but it's really cute and witchy, so I thought that I would try it out. So let us prepare our tea. I can't think of anything to do while we wait for the tea to cool and to drink it. I've got this. Ooh. I just love the colour that it goes. It's so cool. I really hope that's not too much tea and it's not going to be really like strong. But it should be fine. Oh, I just remembered I've got to stir it with this unclean spoon. Oh, that's going to be hilarious. So I got my boiling water in my teapot. I think I'm going to use the time to get into the right headspace to be reading tea leaves. I absolutely love the colour that this goes when it starts to steep. So yes, I might do a little meditation to get myself in the right headspace to be able to then read tea leaves so that the reading is more accurate. Oh, that is so beautiful. It looks like that scene from Harry Potter where they're putting like the memories in the big vat of water thing, and it's in the Half-Blood Prince, I think, and he like puts his head in it and then it goes back into a memory. It's really cool. us close our eyes and I will lead a little meditation. I've not led a meditation before, but let's try it for this video. So close your eyes and start to settle into the space around you. And just start taking a couple deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. And start to relax. And start to visualize the cup of tea in front of you and think about that you're about to read it and really put your intention into it, thinking about what you want to ask the tea leaves. I think it would help putting my hands around the cup so I can really center my energy into it. If it's just a general reading, then kind of phrase a question in your head like, what should I be aware of right now? What is important right now? Just something really general that you can ask the tea leaves to remind you of or to bring to light. And now, as the leaves have started to steep, their energies are starting to release into the water. So I think I can start to stir it now and slowly bring yourself out of the meditation. Oh my gosh, I feel really serene now. I don't meditate very often. Often because it's the most ridiculous reason why I don't meditate. It's because sometimes when I meditate, it makes my nose go really weird. It's just the most pathetic excuse ever. It's just, sometimes I start breathing in from my nose and breathing out from my mouth, and it makes my nose go fizzy, and I just hate it. So, the logical thing to do is just to breathe in a different way, but I just avoid meditation completely because of that, which is really bad. But yes, ooh, it has gone very beautiful, our tea leaves. So let's start to stir it, and I'm going to stir it clockwise because we are manifesting, we are not banishing anything. And I think because I am inviting whatever this tells me into my life, I think that is the right way to stir it. So with lots of intention, I'm going to stir it very carefully. It looks so beautiful. I'm going to add some cold water to it so I can drink it sooner rather than later. If I have any left in my water bottle. This is such a lovely ritual. I always think like my rituals have to be like made out of thin air, but you can literally turn something that you would do anyway and turn it into a ritual. I don't know why I don't do that, because that's why I end up not doing ritual. This is really easy and fun. So like now I could add some little crystals around my cup. And the colour that I'm really resonating with today is probably black, but I don't think I have a little pot of little crystals that are black. I've got one nearby that is green. Let's look over here. And ooh, I keep knocking into this tripod. I'm so sorry. You can see all my mess on the floor. That is frightening in itself. Oh, purple. I really resonate with purple at the moment. A little bit of amethyst. Oh, there is one of black stones. This is jet. I'm going to mix them together. Oh, and let's manifest some sun and put some oranges around the cup. Try not to knock it over again. Let's get this closer. I should put this on the... Let's add some little crystals around our cup. Now it's probably not the best because amethyst is sensitive to heat. Oh, we could do Himalayan salt around the side. Let's do that because I don't want to wreck these amethysts. But I do want to add some salt around because it kind of makes this more witchy. This is kind of like self-love and reflection and stuff. Let's add it. There we go. Love that. Just manifest some summer because today it's been raining. Perfect. That is so aesthetic. I don't want to drink it. I want to take a picture of that. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. That has got to go on the thumbnail of this video. I'll be back in a minute. Right. I've taken our cute little pictures and it's not actually that hot anymore. I think we can start to drink it. I'm thinking about what I'm going to ask it because I think I'm not going to go for a general reading because it's harder for me to interpret. I think I'm going to ask it, what should I prioritise this summer? Because I'm feeling a bit in a rut at the moment and it's only now I've turned on my camera right now that I feel absolutely ecstatic, because I thought when my exams were over I'd feel really ecstatic and I just don't. I feel stressed every day for no reason and it's really annoying. So yeah, I want to see what the tea leaves have to say, but I do think that filming more will be better instead of me just having an existential crisis when I'm not filming, thinking about what I'm going to make, because I have lots of good ideas that actually don't take that much writing, because I used to love writing videos, but now at the moment I just always second guess myself and I think, oh, that video might not be good enough, I might not know enough about it, the research might be really boring. But yes, let's now drink our tea. If you don't like watching people drink, then I will have timestamps on this video so you can skip it to the bit where we analyse the tea leaves. I don't want to destroy this, it's so beautiful. It's hard not to get it in your mouth because it's loose. Oh, it's such a good tea. supposed to do now. It's all kind of congregated at the bottom. At the moment, it just looks like a flower. Like at the bottom where it's gathered whilst I was drinking, so that could be a sign that I need to spend more time in nature, as I planned on doing this summer. But I don't know how the tea leaves would sit any other way if you're drinking it. Unless you have to shake it. What does it look like now? It looks like a gun. Because the angle that it's gone. It looks like a door and an F. Looks like twigs in a forest. That bit looks like a mushroom. What about on the sides? That bit looks like a tree, the way that it's got like a little bit at the bottom and then like a leaf on the top. I'm not quite sure what I make of that. Can you even see it? Difficult to tell. I think it's really hard for my first time reading tea leaves to know what I'm doing, but that's the whole reason why I thought I would try this with my intuition first, and then now we're going to be trying a method online. But yeah, I think, right, this is how I see it. So this is what it looks like, and I will try and take a picture of it before now we move on to trying a method. And I'm going to try Harmony Nice's method, because her video is the first video I ever watched on tassiography. I watched it about 5 years ago. So yes, let's try out her method. I'm going to find my laptop so that we can check it out. Okay, so I just watched the video, and most of the general stuff about tassiography is what I thought. The only thing is the method. So I'm going to be trying this different method. So yes, Harmony Nice has this like special method. I'm going to be trying that out now. So the water is still kind of hot, so we will carry on using that water. It's probably not enough to steep tea, but it's quite hot. Also, I realised that this tea is way too thick for tea leaf reading, so that's probably not the best. So I'm going to be going and finding a better tea to use, and I need to get some kitchen towel. So I shall be back. So we're trying this strawberry and elderflower tea. This is from Twinings. I'm going to just cut open the bag because it looks quite thick in there. It looks like it'll be all right. I'm not focusing that just to look at some leaves. Oh, yeah, it's starting to come out a bit. Oh, this tea is so good. I'm hoping I will feel all right. Oh, this is fine tea. That should be all right. I'm hoping this tea will be all right in my tummy, because last time I had 2 herbal teas after each other, I was rolling around on the floor screaming because it hurt my stomach so much, because I was drinking loads of herbal tea on an empty stomach, which is not recommended. So yes, now let's get back into a meditative state. Let me move the kitchen roll, because the kitchen roll is killing the vibe a little bit, even though we do need it. Let's move our amethyst. I always work in chaos. Pretty sure that was glass and that is not real amethyst, but oh well. Let's pour this. This is definitely not hot enough, but it'll be fine. Ooh. Oh my gosh, it looks like I'm drinking like water with sand in it. This was a bad idea. Oh, but it smells delicious. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, let's concentrate, let's centre ourselves, let's get back into it. Should I leave it and then stir it, or do I stir it? I don't know, let's stir it. Also, another thing I forgot to do was cleanse this cup before I did this video, because it's still got like my granddad's energy in it. which is probably not very good. That's so pretty. Create little swirls. Oh, it smells so summery. This one I'm going to do as a general reading. That's so beautiful the way it's whirling round. So yeah, whatever I see, I'm going to just interpret it, and then if I feel like it, I'll just link it to the reading I just did and say that it's stuff to do with the summer. But I found the last reading really, really helpful because it kind of reminded me that it's really important this summer that I spend as much time as possible like connecting with nature and doing that, and that's the most important thing. That is what my soul needs, as well as creating content. I just need to kind of slow down, and I've always wanted time to just go out into nature and just enjoy it because I've got so much free time. So I'm going to try and do that more. I'm going to go for a walk after I finish filming this. Okay, so let's now, I'm not going to do the same meditation again. I'm just going to spend a few seconds just relaxing because I kind of put my energy into the cup through the meditation I did before. Okay, let's drink. That is so pretty. It's going to be so hard to drink. There's so many little bits in it. It's supposed to wait for it to sink to the bottom, but this is all very light. I've not given it enough time to steep, but it's still delicious. I'm trying not to drink the stuff. I want to leave as much stuff in it as possible. It's just gone everywhere. I feel like a child. There. Let's save this salt. I don't want to waste this salt. Let's just pour it out on the desk, because that's a great idea. We could do divination with that salt. That's the next episode. I'm not even kidding. I could actually do divination with this salt. What do they call it? Sodium chloride mancy. But this one's actually got iron in it as well because it's pink. I don't know. Anyway. So now we get our kitchen roll and we fold it. I'm folding it in towards myself. All of these little details matter. So then we flip the cup over like that, and that clears out the... Oh no, you're supposed to swirl it 3 times first. Oops, I've probably left myself with no tea leaves. That's what this video's all about, me making mistakes. It's fine. Right, now we... Oh, that is so beautiful, the colour it has turned it. So now we turn it a full 3 times rotation until this is towards me. Gosh, whose wrist is flexible enough to move that like 3 times, like just completely? Oh my gosh. Blimey, that is hard to twist completely. 3, let's just make this a half one towards me. Okay. And now we tap it 3 times. It's kind of like you're knocking on the door to what you're about to find out. And then you look at it and it's like, hello. Okay, let's look. I should probably open it this way. Which way do I open it? To look at it. I think it doesn't matter what angle I look at it. This is like a big reveal. I really hope it looks good and it's not just nothing. It's going to be really hard to read. It did the same sort of thing as last time. Oh, it's so pretty. I feel really connected to this part and how it's like 2 things and they look like they're both carrying something together. That looks like a 3. 3s are really important to me at the moment. There. I don't know if you can see that. I keep seeing 3s wherever I go, and like the term hat trick. I keep seeing it wherever I go. I've never heard of it in my life, really. I've only heard people say it the odd time, but now I keep seeing it wherever I go, and just threes. Everything is threes. And also because I've been trying to do threes a lot, like with my podcast, because I have the section where it's like 3 favourites. So threes are just abundant at the moment. Am I wearing? No, I'm not wearing my triquetra today. It's like, that would have been weird. So we have 3. We have this at the top. Not quite sure what that looks like. This one looks like a bird's head, but that's just a piece of tea. What about, so she said that the ones at the top are more like immediate things that are going to happen. So we've got the kind of, this is like a duality, or also this looks, oh, I've touched it, that's probably really bad. This one over here looks like the yin yang, like maybe it's telling me that I should start researching into the Tao Te Ching. Oh god, I cannot pronounce it. The Tao Te Ching? Is that how you say it? Like Taoism. I should start researching Taoism again. I do have a copy of the Tao Te Ching. I'm really sorry if I'm butchering the name. I really need to read that again. I need to properly read it, because I really love it. I really connect to Taoism, this like there being 2 sides to things, like you cannot have the good without the bad, and this kind of harmoniousness and like the nature connection there is with that kind of way of thinking. So I really love that. But and then this kind of looks like a monster. It's got like 2 eyes here and little hands, or it kind of looks like an owl, like wisdom. And this is deeper in the thing, so it's like I'm gonna learn a lot of wisdom from what is going to come out of my next part of life, or the next part, because it's more like immediate. What does this look like? These look like 2 eyes. There's like a gap here and a gap here, like I'm going to see something new, I'm going to notice something new. On the other side, that's from when I just put them in the cup. That's not touched the water at all. So interesting. I really love tasseography as a form of divination, because it's just so creative, and you really have to just trust yourself and your intuition for what you see, and whatever you need to see, or whatever messages that you need to learn, you can just, you kind of figure it out for yourself. And I really, really like that. It's not like a tarot card telling you something. It's kind of like you have to figure things out on your own. You have to make your own conclusions from something. Like someone else might see this and see something completely different. So the reading is really personal in lots of different ways. So the way that you read it, and then also because you've drunk from the tea, so it's your tea leaves, but you can also read for other people. So it's very interesting. And it looks like there's another 3 at the bottom there. So that's very interesting. I think that is definitely the best of the 2 teas to try and read it. I cannot believe trying to read, like literally read massive lumps of current, thinking that it was going to tell me something. Like it can, but it just was not fine enough to be able to read anything properly. So yes, that was me trying out tasseomancy for the first time. Tasseography, tasseography, whatever you want to call it. I like calling it tasseography. I think it's just so much fun to say tasseography. It's my favourite way of saying it. But yeah, this video has been so much fun to film. I'm so excited to edit it because it's really, really cool. We've got our 2 little angles. And yes, please let me know in the comments down below what kind of divination you'd like to see me try next, that you think that I might not have tried out. I don't know how many types of divination I've tried before. I've definitely tried tarot cards. My tarot cards are just behind me on my bed. I've tried runes, but not properly. I made some once, but I don't have them anymore because I threw them away because they were just rocks in my garden that I put different rune symbols on. I could try making a set of glyphs. That would be really cool. I could try using shells for divination. I really love the idea of divination, like being able to make your own set of something to use and it being really personal to you in that way. Like if there's different things that you work with in your craft, and like finding a way to make symbols of that in some kind of thing that you use for divination. I think it's really cool because you can literally do divination however you want. You can use anything to do divination. I think that is so cool. So I want to try out as many different types as I can and get better at divination. And I hope that watching this video, if you've never tried tea leaf reading before, that you go and try it. I think also maybe I haven't tried it before because I've only got it's because I've only gotten into drinking herbal tea in the last like 6 months, so I haven't really drank that much herbal tea before then, so I probably didn't want to drink it, so I couldn't do tasseography. But I think it's such a great divination practice because it's something you can add to your everyday life. Like, we have to drink, so why not make it witchy? So yes, that is everything. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all soon in the next one. Bye.